Alright, so I just came back in. I was starving to death and now I'm dead. Oh no. Wow, you got me falling through the ground. Time for that. These rocks in the way. Carrots make me sick. What the hell?
I'm back.
Oh, what up, what up? Oh man. I'm in 7 days to die. I've lost my series, like my whole shit, like I've lost it like 3 times.
Gotcha.
And so I'm starting over, and so instead of like having to do a whole new video, just doing a stream through like the first, I probably will go for like the next couple of weeks. Because this one, I just logged it and died. So this wasn't even the one, okay, so I just lost another one basically is what that means. Fantastic. And this doesn't even seem like this is darkness.
You want a piece of me? Now are you?
So that's how I'm doing. Alright, so let's talk about this champagne and not everything, because that's what threw me off. Don't fucking talk to me like that's some normal shit, dude. Don't even try to play me like that. Don't fucking say, what do you mean? You know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Like, what's weird
I can sit here and gaslight me about how that's normal.
about that?
That's some regular shit. Nah, son, nah. Where they do that at? In Ohio? Where did you get that? Where did you get fucking champagne in Mountain? Why
Oh,
you?
like I'm missing them.
Huh?
I got a glass of Mountain Dew. I got a little bit of champagne in this house.
Oh man, see, okay. So you had me fucked up for a minute. I was like, this dude was like, I'm gonna pop this bubbly, and then I'm gonna do the do.
Wait, you sound like I had like
It's 100%, 100% what I imagined. This big ass country motherfucker sitting up with some Mountain Dew, and he's like, you know what? It's some champagne. He's like, just champagne. Don't drink fucking champagne. You know what this needs? This needs Mountain Dew.
No, I got a glass of Mountain
Right.
Dew.
You went and,
My wife got a bottle, so you know, she gets some fucking back.
oh, that's dope.
I don't really drink, you know what I mean, champagne, but I was like, yeah, fuck it, you know, pour me a little bit. She's like, yeah, I'm like, yeah, why not, you know? So
Yeah,
I
why
was
not?
drinking. Yeah, you know, she made like this, she went all out on dinner tonight. She made barbecue chicken and this red stuff, zucchini, and she made like this cinnamon roll cake bullshit.
Oh, that's what's up.
Right, so
That
I
don't
was just
sound like no
fucking
bullshit. That sound like what you wanna be doing.
Sunday dinner. You know how it is.
Oh, okay.
Right, so, you know, she went all out, you know what I mean, and then said she was going to get in the bath with her champagne. She decided to go to bed. She doesn't have, you know, work tomorrow.
That's what's up.
And I was like, yeah, give me some. Fuck it. I'll sip on it a little bit. It's not really my thing, you know what I mean, but why not? I haven't had any booze in months, you know. Try a little champagne.
Yeah, no, ain't nothing wrong with that. I fucks with a little champagne.
Right, so I'm just kicking back, drinking it, and just watching Tenshura Slime season 2, and you know, for like the third time, and just kicking the shit with you guys. You know?
Fuck is Kush up to? Yeah, how come I can never hear him?
He, I don't know.
Like I could never, like his shit is so quiet. All I can hear is him smoking. All I ever hear is bong rips from him. Be nothing. I just hear
Yeah, he keeps it down a lot.
him trying to cough.
Yeah, well, sometimes you guys are like really loud, like we can hear ourselves. And other times he's just doing his thing and chilling. So he keeps it muted, so we're not hearing anything. His games and shit come through the speaker for some reason, and his videos.
I didn't even know the brother was there. Okay. Let me see. Yeah, I sure enough expected it. Like I saw it in my mind's eye. I was like, this dude's got. I'm like, is it a Mountain Dew bottle or does he have it in a fancy glass?
Yeah, no. By the way,
Word.
was that your country boy comment? City boy? Thank you very much.
I'm just saying, that's some country ass shit right there.
Hey, Rock, no, if I
That's some country ass shit. You said you live in Ohio. Like, I never been out there. I'm like, that's what they do out there?
Absolutely not. You never been to Ohio, man? Really? I'm sorry.
Why would I have been to Ohio, bro?
Why wouldn't you want to come to Ohio?
I'm just saying though, like, why would I have been out? What's out there to where it's like, yeah, you where?
Ohio is like California without the homeless and without all the rich fucks.
Huh? So
Like,
just homeless.
Ohio is like literally the definition of God damn it. A middle class. That's what it is.
Oh, okay.
Like the only people that are sucking around here, like you know, in terms of like slums and shit, are motherfuckers that have some problems. Like, everyone else is doing just fine. Like if you're in a bad area and you don't like it, you just, you know, you work for a couple of years.
I'm gonna make
like,
you.
just move.
You want
The only reason I wanted to come back
a piece of
in terms of
hit me
find
again.
a better place.
You want a piece of me?
Yeah.
Is that all you got?
I'm in Baltimore. And it's like that.
That's good. I've heard a lot of cases where it's not.
Roll the dice.
Yeah, so
Give me a lot of places where it's not.
you want a piece of
Yeah.
I'll come back here because I miss the. Just a different way of thinking.
You want a piece of me?
Everyone's just and most of the time those opinions are actually well thought out. Whether you agree with them or not is completely irrelevant. You know what I mean? Because they actually have, at least they know they're supporting facts. You know?
Okay, yeah.
That's the big difference.
Not just a bunch of yelling over each other.
Well, I think the big difference is like, also like, and I think like this is legit why I think it's different. There's like just as many libraries up here as there are bars.
You think people drink in the libraries?
No, like, well, actually, yeah. But, like, no, like, legit, though. Like, libraries
know.
high school kids are like the big house, though, is what I mean. Like, because they're all big. Like, they're not small, by no means. Like,
Okay.
they're no, like, you know, big, like, in New York, like, library, you know what I'm saying? But they're all got, like, 3 floors, is what I'm saying. Or they're all just, like, really fucking wide. There's a lot of high school kids in there just chilling. You know what I mean? Just chilling. There's a lot of, like, gaming. The gaming community. The gaming and nerd community is bigger here than probably most states.
Think so?
In terms of like, per person. Like, I don't know, like, to put it plainly, my football team, football jocks type dudes, right, had a RuneScape raid guild.
I don't even know what that is.
Like, when I joined the football team, I had to download RuneScape.
Oh,
I had
wow.
to join them to, like, fucking, you know what I mean, jump motherfuckers in the wilderness, 'cause that's what they did.
What is RuneScape?
It was an old school episode.
I'm just playing. I'm just kidding. I'm just
No, I
kidding.
got you. I'm just saying though, like that's what I mean though. Like, the nerd community's high. There's a lot of fucking libraries. A lot of I don't know how to describe it. To be honest with you, there's a lot of programs in most schools here where they call it challenge day. And that's why I think there's like why I enjoy the people here more than other places. So challenge day is a 1-day event where everyone in the grade. So it's when you're in like when you join as a freshman.
Okay.
You attend a program called Challenge Day. It
Okay.
sounds like some cold shit.
No.
But the Challenge Day is basically bringing a bunch of therapists, right?
Okay.
And counselors, and they just do like a bunch of games, basically showing you as an individual that you're not the only one who's fucking sucking in this world. So they'll do like a bunch of games and shit, and just like the hit base, so it's like a lot of games. I can't remember, obviously high school for me was like forever, right? They like make like a tape line, and they're like, anyone who's been abused by your parents, please cross the line.
Are you serious? Jesus.
Like, they don't report on nothing.
That's dark.
You know, it's just, that's what it sounds like that, right? But like, all it really does is create
Like level the playing field.
turns them into like crying and shit. Like, it just opens everyone up to each other. Because especially when you start high school around this area, like the debates are like that's when you start debating stuff like about IRL shit, or like whether you stand on abortion or whatnot. So all that stuff's at the high school level. So I don't know why Ohio decided to do this, or how long ago, or how long they've been doing it. You know, it's still going on, and it's been going on since I was in high school. You know, me and my parents did it. You know,
That's
it's
interesting.
a challenge day program where basically all it does is break kids down, make
You have to
everybody cry.
Get
And,
real.
like, legit.
No fronting, no faking. Everybody else is
Right.
just.
Well, so that's the thing, though. Like, you know, you run into those types of people that like do live for attention and shit. You know what I mean? But the thing is like no one's calling anyone out on that. They're just all like sharing their experiences with certain shit. and then like nobody's asking questions, or they're just like just letting it out.
So you just get there and it's like safe space time.
That's legit what it is, but it's not like the college safe place bullshit that I heard.
I don't know
about,
what
like,
that
I don't know
is.
where the fuck- Well,
I don't even
yeah,
Hey, you're on my stream too, man. Don't get me banned.
Well, anyway, but my point is like that's what it is. And yeah, it's just it shows everyone. It's like, yeah, you know, like no matter what you're going through, someone else in your
Yeah.
grade, you know what I mean?
Right, somebody else is going through
There's
something
at least
like
one
that.
other person. You
So
know,
nobody's better than you, and you're not better than anybody.
that's exactly right. Like,
Interesting.
the most horrible shit you've been through, like most fucked up shit. You know what I mean? Like, you know, however you feeling, like there's someone else too. You're not alone. That's basically what the whole day is about. You're not alone.
That's pretty awesome.
A lot of like the hugging and shit. You know what I mean? There's a lot of like tough scenes where people just like fall backwards and catch people, and that they just
Really?
talk about real shit. Like it's a whole day of fun. The whole way to like they don't shit on shit. You know what I mean? That's not their
Alright.
It's just to show everybody like, hey, you're not alone. So that's why everyone's so cool with it. Like, someone's not gonna like be challenged and then just be like, you know,
Okay. No, I got it.
obviously, that particular event, obviously, you know, maybe, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not it doesn't get to that part.
I think I got it. I think I understand. I understand.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
it
it's
sounds
just
pretty
wild.
cool. I think it's interesting. Something like that is going on. And
yeah.
you know, it's a good thing no one watches my stream because I'm sure somebody will be like, "That has to stop now." That's happening in America. We have to end that immediately. That's not American at all.
You know, you would think so, but like I said, it's been going on around for at least 23 years and still going.
Watch, the one guy is gonna watch this shit. It's gonna be like, "Yeah, I saw on Shaka's channel in Ohio. They're doing this thing. It's very un-American.
It's very, very American, I
They're
feel.
getting into people's problems and letting them share with each other, creating equal ground and all that. They don't do that here."
It's interesting.
That's interesting. It is interesting. It sounds like a, I don't know. I've never heard of that. That's cool.
I've talked with some people, and some people are like, that's basically child abuse. And I'd be like, you know, I'm not saying it isn't, but I will say this, it definitely helps.
Wait, what's
Like,
basically child abuse?
it's like, you know, they bring up all the trauma and shit, you know what I mean?
Ah, nah.
Like, you know, people break down and shit, you know what I mean? And they either let them go, like, cry, or they'll, like, try to be supportive there, like, hug them and stuff, or not hug them. You know,
Because that's why the professionals are there. That makes
That's
sense.
exactly right.
In case they have some real things to deal with. That makes sense.
Exactly. They just let everyone out. Like, legit, you know, and there's a lot of inspirational shit, too. You know what
bet.
I mean? It's not all just, like, doom and gloom, you know what I mean? But a lot of it's just, like that like, I'm trying to remember, because it has been so long for me, you know?
It's probably
like,
one of the last places you'll be able to do that. Could you imagine starting a job and just being like, once a quarter, they're like, all right, everybody just come in and just, you know, just talk it out. Just let it out. Like, you know, we want to know. Can you imagine that?
Yeah. No, like, there was, like I
People
was in
be-
one group who lost a family member due to gang violence, as an example. There was like 5 of us, and then we were all just, like, literally just sitting there talking about it. Like, we finished our story, like, what happened, you know, to, like, our brother or cousin or someone, you know, and then they'd finish, and then, you know, the person would say something like, well, you know, as you can see, you're here with your peers, you know what I mean, and, you know, and it's understanding that it was a horrible experience you went through. Just remember, you know, you're not alone, right? I mean, there's someone else here. You know, does anyone else want to share their story of that particular incident that, you know, that happened to them as well? That the next person would go, and then the next person goes, and the next person goes, you know?
Huh.
So it's like full circle. And like I said, it's just like an experience, you know what I mean? Especially says, you know,
Yeah, it sounds like something that's pretty impactful. Sounds pretty
oh,
cool.
yeah. Definitely different. That's for sure.
Ohio.
It's been a big thing and all. There's a lot of a lot of debating here.
I bet.
Oh yeah, but that's what makes it good though. So, I mean, everyone's got like a good understanding. You know what I'm saying? Of like, not everybody, obviously. You know what I mean? But you know, the collective though. So, yeah.
But it's culturally acceptable, like you said, to have like facts to back up your
Exactly.
your point of view.
Exactly. Whether you're right or wrong.
Yeah. I understand.
Like they, like not without their problems by no means. You know what I mean? Every place has got bad apples, and that's true everywhere you go. But especially when race, you can tell they're not afraid to start debating real quick. And they'll be real quick to be like, okay, I understand what you're saying. What do you have to back that up?
Alright.
Like, are you just spitting from the heart, or you got something to share? Like, who said what? And then you'll say something, maybe like, who said that? Where'd you get that? All of a sudden, Google says it.
Very un-American.
I've lived here most of my life.
I just fucking with you.
That's why I like it. But in terms of like, get a lot of those, you know what I mean, from, as well as a couple other places, And I spent a lot of time down south.
What's up? You gotta travel.
Just in my opinion, like especially I meant from like someone else from Ohio. You know what I mean? Instantly. And I never knew that was a thing.
So you got somebody, yeah.
Yeah, because like I was just like most kids, you know what I mean? I thought I was like, I need to get the fuck out of here. There's nothing to do. This place is boring. And then you do, and you're like, actually, that grass ain't so green.
It's not so bad. I've been there.
Like,
100% have been there.
yeah, so no, I love the state. There's definitely some problems. There's problems everywhere.
No.
You ain't gonna find the same. Like, you're gonna find the same problem. I guess it's one of those.
But you don't always find solutions. Sounds like they're working on them there, so that's cool.
Well, at least trying.
Yeah, like, I mean, shit, that's all you can ask for. Motherfuckers should try. A lot of people don't want to try. So that's what's up. Oh, man.
I would definitely avoid, if you do come to Ohio, though, I would definitely avoid Toledo, though.
Okay. One thing about Toledo.
Yeah, just don't. It's kidnap capital of the world.
Really, is it? It used to be. It used to be Florida.
There's like more kidnapping in Toledo, Ohio, than like any other city.
They snatching kids in Toledo, for real.
Like legit, yeah. No. Like I said, I'm not sure if that's still the like statistic, but yeah, I know we held it for at least 2 years.
Wow, I didn't know that. That's crazy. Snatching kids in Toledo, Ohio. I never would have guessed. Sounds so cool. You cross one and you cross one place and it's like it's not that cool, bro.
Nah. And Toledo is still like, well, it's gotten a lot worse over time, but it's
And
still
it gets
really
worse.
cool. No, I just mean like it is a cool place. There's a lot of like different types of like restaurants and food and like different things to do. Like, Toledo's the only place I know that still has a goddamn nickel world.
Nickel World?
Nickel world is a
Like a nickel cave?
that runs on nickel.
Yeah, that sounds accurate. That's what's up. I feel like at this point arcades should just be a nickel anyway. Like they're all just pretty much nostalgic. Like David Buster's, like they're milking it. You know what I mean? They're kind of. Oh.
Minus nickel rolls is ridiculous, you know, but like I said, you can find anything in that. But if you're gonna go to Toledo for any type of like extravagant shit, you might as well just go to Toledo and walk this to bigger cities.
I probably would just avoid Ohio in general, but I mean, in the event that I'm not able to, you know, I'll keep that in mind.
Oh yeah, definitely go to the smaller cities aren't as great. There's a lot less problems.
Okay. This dude is running. No, no, no. How is he running? Oh, I gotta get out of here. Sorry. Playing 7 Days to Die. It's like my day one. This guy is running. He shouldn't be running. It's not cool. Should be running zombies day one. It's daytime. Do I have a... Sorry, I'm just out here. I don't have any mission. What the hell? Okay, I have a torch. Is it gather small backpack? I don't have a small backpack. A stone hammer and a bedroll. All the stuff that I'm supposed to start out with, I don't have it. Huh. And I'm about to die. Hey, buddy. This doesn't. I've had like such a string of bad luck in this game.
What did you say, boss?
Nothing. I was just thinking about the string of bad luck that I've had with this game. Like I got to 35 days, and then my world got corrupted, and I lost the whole world, and I had to start over. Then I got to 7 days, and I had to my world got corrupted, and I had to start over. And this is all like in the last week and a half. And now I just came into this game and I don't have half the stuff that I need to start playing.
Sounds rough, man.
That's what I'm saying.
I'll stick with Age of Wonders.
Are you playing Age of Wonders?
Not right now. I'm just watching anime. I'll definitely probably hop on. Definitely tomorrow before I go to work. Gotta finish up that campaign though.
I actually just won a campaign. With the remember the one I showed you with when I had all the seeds in the heart, all that stuff down.
No, I don't think so.
Oh, that was just on like 2 days ago, bro.
I wasn't on 2 days ago, bro.
You were, man. You came in because I remember I was setting up my computer.
2 days ago, bro?
3 days ago?
Three days ago, bro? No.
Now you're just being
Last week.
contrary.
Nah, it's because I haven't been out this last week. I was on the 20th, bro.
No,
The 21st.
that's still this week.
I mean, fair enough. You know, Saturday, I didn't have fun.
Semantics. Anyway, you saw it because I remember showing it to you.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Anyway, I don't remember what kind of victory it was, but it's the one where you put the thing down and then the map attacks you and you have to survive for 15 turns.
Huh? Nah. The last one I remember you telling me about, you said like you got into like a military alliance with someone and then they won. You want your military means that way. That was the last game. I
No,
remember you showing.
the first one I played, I won through what do they call it? Fucking diplomacy. I had a diplomatic victory.
Yeah, that's probably the one I'm talking about.
But this last one I just won, I think it was different. It was the one I just described.
Science victory?
Is that the science victory when you place the heart? Is that I put down a
Yeah.
harder saddle and a cedar saddle?
Yeah. You pick whatever one you got tier 5 in. Then you put down the seed, the root, and the heart.
Yeah, right.
But for 15 turns, you gotta stop the waves from coming as well as the players. And if you can survive 15 turns, you win. That's the science victory.
Okay. That's what
Yeah,
I
no,
got.
I've never watched you do the science victory. Because I was trying to get to show you to do the astral projection multicast spell trick, and then you were like, no, I want to cast these like damage spells, and you like cut off the enemy, like that big like AOE maw thing.
Oh, that fuck.
And
It's a devouring void.
yeah, that one. Yeah, that match is the last one I saw you play. That
Yeah, that's the one that I won.
yeah, that was the last one I saw. Though. I didn't
Okay,
see
so we're both right.
for sure.
I'm telling you, the one that you're describing is the one that I won through the science victory.
Well, that's good. I'm saying I wasn't on 2 days ago. Is all I was saying. I know because I slept all my Saturday. I got off work at 6 in the morning. I stayed up till like 8 or 9, and then I didn't wake up till 2 in the morning
Davey,
because I didn't get any sleep all week. I just felt like shit.
you
And,
moved on.
yeah, so I slept all of Saturday. I wasn't even on Discord at all. So it's a been last Sunday, but then I worked all week. You know what I mean? So I didn't see you all week either. You know what I mean? So I saw you Sunday, and then I saw you, Sunday today. So yeah, it might have been Mango or someone. It wasn't me. I'm glad you won that. Did you end up? What builds did you end up trying? Because you were doing the arcane one. And you said
So
you
that
were
was
trying
the shadow one.
necromancy one. The necromancy, yeah.
So I did.
Shadow.
I did. That one would actually end up being a mixed bag because I actually could have completed nature. I could have done nature, materium, astral, or shadow.
For sure.
Like I got to the end. You know how at the end of like the little trees where you can get the last thing for like 500 Imperium or whatever. Like I got through all of those.
Gotcha.
But primarily it was shadow. I had a lot of arcane mixed in there, but then I went into some nature enchantments too. Like basically, instead of sticking with like just the cool weapons, I also put I did like the blight enchantments. So you get like that. You know, I had some units that already did decay, like it was even more so.
Oh yeah, no, dude. I think decay is awesome. Being able to stop killing, you know what I mean? It's so.
It gets resisted a lot. That's one thing. I've seen it figure out how to make it land.
The only way to like stab effective is learning combine magic in order tree.
Well, I noticed that. And that's why, like, you know when they have, like, I don't know if you've been playing through a campaign that has, like, some guy comes to your court and he has, like, these 4 pages and one has ice on it, one's, like, fire, one's, like, leaning with light or something like that. And if, for whichever one you pick, it gives you just, like, an auxiliary spell. So for that one, I started picking there's one that gives you But what I really found out in that particular build was just how strong freaking insanity is. Like with that, I didn't really need because I could just count. I think there's like you could call it Cloud of Insanity, and then it just like whatever area you cast it over. I think it's like they have like 2 turns where they think they'll have a chance to be stunned, and then they also get like a chance to have like a random status pop up on it. And then one of those statuses is insane. And insane basically is they just attack their allies. So I was doing this thing where I would use what's the thing that you hit? What's it called when you hit it and it gives you 2 casts? It's cast at the beginning. And
Overdrive, yeah.
Yeah, I would cast the overdrive thing, and then I would just throw down that devouring void, and then I would throw down the spell that does the stun. and just freeze them there in the void. And then when they came up again, then I would cast the insanity. And like by the time they got to me, like their whole back line was attacking them. Like yeah, because they have like a 90% chance for insanity to hit, but it's over 2 turns, so somebody's gonna go insane.
Yeah.
And it just turned out to be really strong. Like there was a point where like because I was defending myself against the map coming after me with the heart down, they had started destroying my resources, and so I didn't have any mana, so I couldn't cast any spells. But I had some souls, and I used that insanity joint, and man, I barely had to fight. Like, I barely had to fight. It did really well. I was pleasantly surprised.
I'd have to try that at some point. Sounds like it'd be a lot of fun.
Well, the only reason I used the Earth one was for the because I wanted to do that thing where you stack with bolstering, and with that, the heal plus that, like I didn't even need bastions. Like my tier 1, just regular unit, they would survive just fine. I would do like 4 of those guys up front, and they had retaliation on them, so they would heal either way once I did my major transformation.
Gotcha.
And like, yeah, and then like I think I did like a shielded enchantment on them.
Yeah.
And so like yeah, they were really tanky because like it was taking me a long time and a lot of upkeep to make bastions because bastions are awesome, but
Yeah.
like 3 of those guys together were just as fun, were just as good, especially if they had like a caster behind them. They were fun.
For sure.
Let me try to get this. Die. For sure gonna die. I don't have any food. Not eating everything makes you sick. And there's just zombies everywhere. It's about to be. Hey, buddy. Oh, that was cheap. Okay. Get rid of this guy. Alright. We're alive. 20 health points. Alive nonetheless. Lord have mercy. So I obviously took my class paper. Dare eat chili. Alright.
I decided to watch one of your videos while I'm bullshitting.
Might as well. It's the best time to watch one of those.
Make me laugh, dude. I'm not gonna lie.
Is it? I mean, I don't remember a lot of stuff being
We're
funny.
so mad.
Was that
'Cause,
raging?
yeah, you're raging right now. I'm just like, bro. Like, just pick up the sledgehammer. Like, just beat his ass with it. You're like, where the fuck is my sledgehammer?
Yeah.
You just like bitching about horde mode. You're like, I'm about to turn this shit on. I was supposed to do my mission and fight like a horde of zombies. Like, I do this shit. And you
Yeah.
just walk
Okay.
around fucking everything up with the sledgehammer. I'm like, yeah, you know.
Because no, it was funny because I turned down the. Normally, I give myself a lot of time for the day because you can pick how long your days are gonna be.
Right, right.
And I made the days like really short, and so they're like 45 minutes. And so in 45 minutes, it's hard to be like it's difficult to dispense with like a 20 zombie horde
Mm-hmm.
and like do whatever like quest you're supposed to be doing,
For sure.
and then just try to get out of Dodge by nighttime. So a lot of times I would just get stuck like just out in the freaking, just running around, like just out fighting a horde. I would get stuck, and it'd be like nighttime, and they're like, "We're running now." So yeah, I was having a hard time. I've been, like, I've been playing this game for a while, and these last couple of games, like these last couple of starts I have had, that's what I'm saying, they've been awful. I feel like I've been been kind of cursed. Just, it's not supposed to happen. It's not meant to be.
Yeah. The more I watch you play this, man, the more I'm like, nah, I want to play this game.
You wouldn't. That's what I thought you said. You know, that's the opposite effect, right?
I will say this though, like, legit. It's not that the game's bad. It's just that there's another game that's just like this that I would rather play than this game. At least from what I've seen so far. There's a game called Conan Exiles. You ever heard of it?
Yeah, I played Conan for a few years.
Yeah,
Like,
I think I'd rather play Conan Exiles specifically.
yeah,
At least just from what I've seen so far. I've only seen it.
yeah.
But
Yeah, I
just
played
how,
Conan
watch
for
it
a
craft
while.
and build, you know?
I wouldn't go back to Conan, but I can understand where you're coming from.
Yeah, like it's just like more fun, and they added so much more shit. I don't know. What I sure as hell haven't, because I didn't give a fuck that much about it either. Like I played it for a couple months.
Well, the
Just
reason
having fun bullshit around.
I don't know. The reason it left a bad taste in my mouth was just I don't know. It's gonna sound dumb, but just the stuff you can do in that game, like the whole basis of it is like you come in and you basically start enslaving the local population, and then like of course like people put in like mods where you can like basically like tie them up, abuse them, rape them, like do all kind of gross stuff, and it's just got to the point where I was a mod for a Conan server for like 2.5 years, and
Who the fuck was any of that?
and like the stuff that people were just trying to do and like asking to do, and then like just the whole vibe was just like it just all
Yeah,
was
definitely
just,
sounds off.
it was just all like the people that were playing it, like I was just like the stuff that they were trying to do and the stuff they wanted to do, like it just enabled a lot of disgusting behavior.
Yeah, no, that sounds awful.
And I was just
I don't
like,
play that at all.
I'm good. Because like literally what you do is you come in and you come in and you enslave the local population. You like go and find like the first people that you see, coincidentally enough, are like this like race of like desert people. You just happen to be brown, and you just go and you beat them over the head with sticks, and you put them on these thralls. I mean on these wheels of pain, and you break them and you just make them into slaves. And then like you kind of like rinse and repeat till you get like stronger, and like those are the first ones and those are the weakest. And then
Right.
like you rinse and repeat until you get like stronger like civilization. There's people that you run into, and then like you can actually convert them into people that like craft different things for you. Like, they get definitely different little, which is like again, I was there for two and a half years, and I just got to a point where I was just like, there's something wrong with this. I can't do this anymore. I just turned it off.
Alright. No, that doesn't sound dumb at all. I feel where you're coming from, especially the weirdity of the mod. I didn't fuck
Oh
around
no,
with
the
that a
mods
lot.
and the mods are insane. They're insane.
I
Yeah.
only ever downloaded one mod, and that was the solo boss raid one that allows you to do the bosses on a solo server. You know, that like brought their health down.
Oh.
Yeah,
The thing is, the
'cause
bosses were never really that hard. Like,
it wasn't like
they're
hard.
totally
It's just that,
cheesable.
like, well, see, that's like I don't play with cheese. Like cheese is an exploit. Exploits like.
I mean,
So,
the thing
like,
is
I
too
mean,
with that game, it's
yeah.
it's a slippery slope.
Like I'll tell you what, fighting the white bat, like, the first boss, like when I first did it, that like I died like 6 times. Like, the first time I tried to fight that thing, and I eventually killed it, and I was like super happy. And then like the second boss, the one in like the temple, you know what I mean? Fought like that, and that shit was like nearly fucking impossible to beat.
Okay.
At least for me, especially by myself, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
no help, no gear.
What I mean
So,
by
like,
cheese
after that,
also is like there's certain weapons, like I don't know if they've changed it now, but like back then, like if you had a spear, if you played with a spear, you could just stun lock everything.
yeah.
Like that's what I meant. Like
Yeah.
it just
Well, I've also seen like the stuff with the like the pikes and like blocking them in and like shoving like shit around them. Like I saw all those videos because I was like, yeah, like because for some of the bosses I was like, how the hell are motherfuckers beat them? Then I saw like the stupid shit with like the spikes, like whatever the fuck they were called, the spike gates. You know what I mean?
right.
Stupid
Yeah,
shit
yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah. You just
Yeah,
build a
it's
gate
like,
around them.
right. And I was like, okay, that's like worthless to me because it's not actually being the boss; it's just cheesing it. like, so I personally like. You know, I was like, no, I actually like to see like how the developer actually like wanted me to fight it. And it's like, well, I wanted you to fight in a group. I'm like, okay, well then fuck. I guess I'll just keep at it until I did it. I got to a point where you know what I mean, where I got the I forgot what the name it was called. It was like Legion armor or shit like
Yeah,
that.
Legionnaire,
But,
Legionnaire, the black,
yeah,
the Death Legion, the black,
yeah,
like the all black armor. Yeah.
yeah. Well, I collected that when I got the final piece of it. Like I was happy, I got it, and then I was done. I didn't cheese it, you know what I mean? Like I said, I did have the mod though, but that's because I was on a solo, solo server. You know what I mean? I did like running around. I did hop on a couple servers, run around just to bullshit, you know what I mean? And kind of do stuff. Because I played Ark prior to that.
Okay.
I liked Ark. Ark was fun. I didn't have like a lot of experience with Ark, you know what I mean? But I was like, this is at least a survival type game I would like to play. You know what I mean?
Well, the one thing I
can
loved
get into
about
this.
Conan was the building. Like the way that stuff looked when it was after it was done. Like the only game I've seen really kind of like that for me that was satisfying is building in that game was like Valheim. It was pretty satisfying because everything is very crispy and it like they give you a lot of options so stuff like fits together and you can like get super detailed with it and but yeah, that's the only other game that where like I really enjoyed building and yeah, I built a lot of stuff in Conan. Like a lot
I
of
just
stuff.
love like the whole hidden bases aspect. That's where I had fun with it, building like finding like my spot on the map, building like a hidden base, and then like where nobody can find, or at least most people can't find. You know what I mean? And then like just like base raiding, like that shit was so fun. Like getting the coins and summoning like the demon, god dudes. You know?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
like, that was cool.
yeah.
And for me, like I did quit play that. Okay, after I did do it with the Legion Armor on solo, I was like, okay, I'm done. I had some fun on multiplayer. I did what I wanted to do on solo. Like I'm done with the game. For me, I quit because the developers they said they were going to put magic in the game eventually, and then never did.
You're like,
No,
oh, I think they started to now.
they did actually. That's the only reason I'd want to go back.
Yeah, they've
'Cause
added a lot to that game.
That's what I'm saying. Like I didn't care for the armors and the cosmetics. I'm like, bro, like this is just cosmetics. I don't give a shit about your cosmetic expansions. Like, oh, we got like Aztec shit now. Like, I don't give a fuck, bud. like, oh look, we got Roman Legionnaire shit. Like I don't care, bro. It's cosmetics. There are mods in this game. We can mod those in.
Yeah.
I'm paying you $20 for some shit I could have just spent a few hours modding my damn self and do it.
They had some
I
pretty
even so
intense
limited
mods
skills,
too.
like of myself, I can do it. So
Yeah.
I'm not gonna pay you for
I
your
think
garbage.
I think the level only went to level 60 too. Like I wonder if they
I have no
changed
idea.
that. I
No,
used
they
to only
changed
go
a
to
lot.
level 60, and then they had this crazy this overhaul mod called Age of Calamitous, where like it raised the level up to like 80 or like 125 or something crazy like that, and it had all new weapons and more armor, and it was actually pretty cool. It actually made it like playable, but then like the world was still relatively empty when we were playing, so
Right.
like in the server that I played on, like as a mod, like most of my time I spent like building like dungeons and like putting dot bosses and like basically giving like the people on the server shit to do, because it was like
Right.
I was post after 60, like there was nothing really to do, so you had to we had to go through and like populate the
Create
world with
content.
all this stuff.
Yeah.
Exactly. And then I
Like, I
just
never. Yeah.
no, I just
Sorry.
I stopped playing the game. I didn't play the game as much, and then also I
Right.
was a moderator, so I got to deal with like a lot of the dipshits, and I was just like, and then one day, yeah, I was just I was like playing, and I was like watching this guy like knock this lady over her head and like drag her to the fucking wheel of pain by her feet, and I was just like, this is, I can't do this anymore. It's just like, I'm good,
Gosh.
but yeah.
I thought
Anyway.
the PvP was fun. I thought the PvP was fun. I thought the boss concept was cool. I did just say I enjoyed the base rating.
Well, the thing that
Um,
bothered me too about it is that I wonder if they ever got the damn purge working. That was one of the reasons why I even
they
started
did.
playing the game.
Yeah,
Is
that's what
because
they
they
did.
had
They
the
got the
thing.
purge and they got the magic and they put all that shit. Like they fixed all that shit. That's the only reason. Like, that's what I'm saying. I would consider going back if I was gonna play this game again. I'm definitely not playing Arc 2.
There's an
Whatever
art.
that
Why?
shit ends up
Why would there be an
being.
art too?
Arc 2. I don't know if it's out yet or just came out recently or what. But either way, probably not gonna get into that. Like the whole dinosaur concept was interesting. I wasn't like super sold on it. My wife was like more of a huge fan
I
'cause,
played
cute
Ark a
animals
lot. Of Ark.
collecting shit, you know.
Yeah, no. I liked Ark. I
Right.
played that a lot, but I just don't understand the reason for an Ark too. Like, I just
That
don't
was the
get it.
story.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
To just like
Yeah.
do like a Netflix like episode or something like.
I don't know.
I don't know, like I guess unless they're like really making improvements in the game. It's funny. Did you ever play oh, what's the name of that game? This game is called I think it's called Age of Empires.
Yeah.
Let me see. Not Age of Empires. No, not Age of Empires. That's not right. That's not right. That's wrong. That's
No,
wrong.
hold on. Let me help you.
No.
I played Age of Yes.
Age of
yes,
Yes.
I did. Yes.
Hold on.
It's got Age in the title. I played it.
Hold on. Let me see. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there's no age in it.
I had a computer in the 90s. You know damn well I played it.
Well, no, this is actually recent, so I know I'm saying it wrong. Hold on.
Okay.
Let me see.
So there were so many Age games back in the day.
God,
I definitely played them all. Fuck, dude.
It's
So
not
many good ones.
it's called Myth of Empires.
Myth of Empires. Definitely have not.
So
I'm sure even though I've never played it, I'm sure I've played it though.
I believe the story goes like this: a bunch of guys that were like developing and like doing stuff with Ark went and started developing this game, and it's a really cool game. Like it's really cool. In fact, before you play Conan, I suggest you try Myth of Empires. Because they actually have they've actually have kind of done a great job of doing like open world with PvP plus PvE. So like there's stuff you can do and events that you can do against like other like NPCs, and then of course you can like compete with other people.
Isn't this just Mortal Online?
Huh?
Isn't this just Mortal Online? Like I'm looking at the
I never
game
played
right
Mortal
now.
Online.
Yeah, this literally just looks like Mortal Online.
Well, anyway, it was a bunch
But
of
more age, but more the art style.
Well, no, the thing is that the style is dope. Like the thing is like I couldn't believe that people from Ark actually worked on it, because like you know how Ark is, like if you go to hit somebody with like the machete, it's just like this arm, the whole arm moves. It's like janky as
Right.
fuck. Like, and this is actually like the game is really good. I stopped playing it because I was into it really heavy, and then they shut the servers down because they got sued by Ark.
Gosh.
Because they're like, I guess they accused them of using some of their code.
Yeah,
Because
it looks just like it. Yeah.
I mean, but if you go
believe that.
in there, if you actually go into the game, like the game is dope. Like I don't know, I think that's a way better game than Ark. Like if you play
Might
it,
have been, yeah.
it's still up though. Like I just stopped playing it because I was just like, I don't know, I didn't want to deal with it. Like I was like, that's, I don't know, wait for it to get out of litigation. Nothing worse than like playing a game that you really like and then it's like, oh, this thing doesn't exist anymore. And I really did like that game because it gave you a lot of freedom. And then when you got to a certain level, and you know, and the thing is I'm gonna sound like a hypocrite because you essentially kind of do the same things that you do in Conan. Like you have like these people that, but you can actually hire them. Like you don't have to like beat them over the head. Like you can actually go and find like vagrants and be like, hey, I'll give you some some fish and some shoes, and will you join me? And they'll be like, yeah. And then you can you can train them as soldiers in your army, and then like they follow you around and stuff. It's actually really cool. I actually like it a lot. All right, try it out. So yeah, I recommend that before
It's
Conan.
cool if I disenfranchise an entire peoples and culture and sort of as long as I give them fish.
I mean,
I give fish and shoes were cool. I
lamer
got you.
things have been done. It's better than like fucking burning down their houses.
I feel like, how about we just not do that though?
Everybody needs help, you know. Fucking manpower makes the world go round.
I feel that.
Yeah. But no, that's a
So
dope
it's-
game. I suggest you try that one too. If you're gonna try Conan, I would say try that.
As far as you ever heard of Mortal Kombat, it's basically the same thing that I was just looking at.
Fine.
You
Be
should check it
contrary.
out. It's on Google. Check out a review on it or something. You see what I'm saying? It's like medieval, you know what I mean? You run around, you know, same shit.
I noticed like a lot of medieval games though, they really struggle with like making the movement look good. Like there's a bunch of games that were like medieval style and it's just like really hard to play just because of, well, for me, just because of how like they have like the old school mountain blade, just like swing, 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 block this side, block that side.
Yep.
It's not my
No,
favorite.
I understand feel you, man. I feel the same way. I'm like, how the hell is Mountain Blade, this new one? How the hell is this game being produced in 2023? Like this game existed in '93. Like, the only difference is the frames per second.
Wow. Probably. I haven't played the new Mountain Blade. That's one of my favorite games.
It literally looks like the same games I was playing in fucking 2000, like 100%.
Man.
Like I've seen this all before. Like it's nothing special, but it's like the new game. It's gonna have a bunch of stuff. And honestly, I really like the Mountain Blade. I'm excited for its final release so I can finally play the damn thing. You know, but
Done. How
I'm
long
excited.
is
And the
this
mods are
night?
amazing. The mod community's going fucking ham. Like they've made some ridiculously cool shit. I can't wait to try it.
Yeah, that's gonna be awesome.
But oh dude, you should see the Warhammer mod.
Wow. I'm sure that's gonna be crazy.
Oh dude, they literally put the Total War Warhammer Fantasy, and they did it. Like I played just a little beta of it. It was super fun.
They put that in Mountain Blade?
Yeah, dude.
Makes
I was
sense.
running around with blood knights and charging and summoning skeletons and shooting fireballs. I was like, this is the way.
That makes sense.
But,
That
you know,
makes sense. They have a mod for 7 Days to Die that
mm,
kind of, that doesn't do that, but the sorcery mod where you get like magic. The thing is, once you learn everything, I don't know, unless they've changed it recently. Once you learn everything that you need, like you're kind of invincible. Like you just run around hordes, and it's not a big deal. All right, that was one night. Day 2. God damn it! I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to finish this game.
probably not.
I'll probably just stream it for now. I'm tired of losing game data. Alright, that's a full hour. I'm gonna go to bed. My wife's got me going to look at houses tomorrow.
Hell yeah, man.
No.
Wish you the best.
Thanks, bro. Alright. Catch you later.
See ya, bud.